You got me?
Yep.
Okay.
It will just be 1 second. My heart always does this little pitter patter, like, all right. Okay, so we're good. We're all good. So, hi everyone. My name is Rebecca, and this is Tom Simmons from Fairway Mortgage. And I'm going to do just one quick little click here to make sure that we're set up correctly. So we're the two on the screen, and good. All right. Tom, you can hear me okay, right?
I got you.
Awesome. So I wanted you guys to see Tom's face and hear just a quick little story about how I met Tom. So next week will be my 17th year in real estate, and I've been with Keller Williams Realty my entire real estate career, and I'm so grateful for that. Early in the business, new to the area because I'm originally from Canada. In building any business, they say to go to your sphere of influence, your friends, your family, your coworkers, and I had a really small group of people at the time. And so I went to ask.com because that is what existed before Google. And I went to Ask Jeeves and I said, business networking for Christians. And I ended up at this breakfast. And of course, the first chair that I went straight to sit down in ended up being next to Tom. So here's me, brand new real estate agent, sitting next to the only loan officer in the entire room. How many people were in that room? Do you remember?
I think 25 total.
Yeah. And so I sat down to Tom. I got to meet Tom and his wife, Heather. And over the years, they have become family. And so I think that's something to be noted, don't you?
I agree. It's very rare in relationships, let alone one industry, to have partners, I guess, for this long. So I'm very thankful for it.
Yeah, it's definitely a gift. You've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between with me, my friend. And it's truly a gift. And so we just wanted to take a few minutes and, just just casually, just have a conversation and remind people about how important it is to partner with professionals, especially during times like these, because it's overwhelming if you're not careful. If you're watching the news and your social media feeds are just blowing up with information that just is not true, and it's secondhand, third hand, 40th hand because someone screenshot something else and then shared someone else's opinion, and that's all it is just opinions. And so Tom, if someone has questions regarding a loan or a refinance, does it cost anything to call you and have a conversation?
$0. And I think it's wise because we are in a very fluid, uncertain, and hopefully once in a lifetime situation. And it doesn't hurt to have a conversation. You lay in bed at night going, I wonder, well, why don't you just get those questions asked? And simple conversation. And everybody's situation is different. So your neighbor's situation may not be yours. And so it's just good to kind of bounce an idea off of people in a respective industry. So.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, there are no silly or stupid questions. I think a lot of times we think things and then we're embarrassed or our ego gets in the way of asking questions. And so one of the things I appreciate about you is that I've asked you some crazy questions over the years, and you always handle it with such grace and patience. And so I would just encourage everyone, there are no silly, stupid questions. If you're having the thoughts, if you're having the concerns, things are rolling around, why not call and ask Tom, you know, to chime in?
And I've given some crazy answers.
Yes, you have. They've been surprisingly good ones sometimes too, where I was hopeless and didn't think something was possible. And if I would have just stayed in that place of limiting myself and not even having the courage to ask, who knows what would have happened.
Yep. Advice is free, and not everybody's advice is good. Maybe you don't like mine, but it's worth talking to people. So
Yeah,
happy to.
definitely. So let them know too, as far as your scope, you're licensed in the state of Washington as well as Arizona, right?
Correct. Yeah, loan officers are required to be licensed in each individual respective state, and so I've chosen to be licensed in Arizona and Washington, and I'm good with that. So, and it's not that much different. Just the weather's a lot different.
Awesome. Okay. And, you know, right now with everything that's going on, tell me and be honest,
Uh-oh.
do you have those moments? I've referred to them as PTSD from the crash that we experienced way back when.
Right. Um, Personally, no, because that was a learning experience for my family. So I've set myself up completely different than last time. Last time it took me out of left field. This time, however, it's different. I don't have the same concerns. In fact, we're already seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's part of the conversation I'm having with clients right now. I don't have the same concerns because the vital signs are very good. They've just been sidelined for a while due to
Yeah.
this unseen enemy, the president likes to say sometimes. So anyways, to answer your question, no, I don't have, I've had thoughts, but I've compared them with charts and data to get my mind right about what's really going on.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that I keep reminding everyone that this is a health crisis. This is not a housing crisis. This is not a real estate crisis. Whereas before, it definitely was. And
Yeah.
so I believe that right now, especially because of the area that we're in, I mean, the greater Seattle area right now, we went into this with not enough inventory. We still do not have enough inventory. And I believe that we could see some of the greatest months in real estate, specifically here in the greater Seattle area, that we've ever seen in the next few months.
I completely agree with you. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and everybody has their own thoughts. And you know what? They're all okay. I'm an optimistic guy by nature, but I also use science and data as best I can to get my mind right. And I just see good things in the future.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's what we wanted to do,
Yeah.
is just give you guys hope and remind you that we're here to be a resource for anything. And I mean anything. We've been in the business long enough. We've been working together long enough. We have got an incredible list of trusted people in our world, whether it be from needing an accountant or needing someone that can come and do an electrical repair, or that can come and clean or sanitize your home. And so we want to be here to support you through this time. And we just want to encourage you that there are no silly questions. The things that are keeping you up at night, don't let them. Please reach out to us. We're going to drop our contact information down below, and we're here to help through every season. So any other words, anything you want to say, Tom?
We're here for you if you want to talk. Always good seeing you, Rebecca, and hello to everyone.
All right. Thanks so much for your time, Tom. Have a good afternoon.
Bye. See you.